date night.
I'm gonna put a little makeup on, actually put on some clothes that aren't athleisure wear. So there we go.
How I order off of a restaurant menu. They're making the fresh waffle cones. Oh, the smell in here. Heaven.
Boop, boop, boop.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just sharing a little day in my life vlog. A mom of two while following the WW plan on my weight loss journey. Tonight is a special night because my husband and I are finally going on a nice date night. It has been too long since the two of us have been out without my little beans. There's Lila and Beck and there's Nora. My husband's parents got into town this past weekend, so while they're here, they are gonna do some babysitting for us so we can go and enjoy a mom and dad night out. So I am gonna take a few clips while we're out tonight to share with you guys like how I order off of a restaurant menu. And even though it's a special night out, I am gonna probably use more points when we go out to dinner tonight. So I'm just trying to keep account for that during the day today. I shared with you guys breakfast. I had a little breakfast burrito with some fruit and of course a coffee. I've been loving recreating my favorite Starbucks drinks at home. We do have an espresso maker, which has been so fun to play around with coffee beverages. I'm a big coffee person, love coffee, both out of necessity. Nora woke up at 5 a.m. today, as well as just because I enjoy it. But I did my own version of a brown sugar shaken espresso. I used almond milk to help lower the points a little bit this morning. Usually the Starbucks drink uses oat milk, which bumps the points up by like 3 or 4 points for the drink. And also I used regular brown sugar instead of a syrup, but you could lower this even more by doing a sugar-free brown sugar syrup that you can purchase like on Amazon through like Tarani. I think they have a sugar-free version. Sugar-free stuff just kind of messes with my system, so I kind of avoid it if I can, and I take the hit on the points. But I get 46 points a day. We are currently picking up Papa, my husband's father, and the girl's grandfather, and we are gonna go to the park for a while with the kids, and then we'll do lunch when we get home, some playtime, and then it'll be time to get ready for my date night with my hubs.
Hello. Are you playing at the park? Oh, playing careful. Oh.
A poop. We got our Fitbit on, tracking our steps. That is not the correct time or date.
Hello.
Nora is on the loose at the playground, and she's everywhere.
Hello. Okay, we're back. It's a little while later. So we went to the park with Josh's dad, and then we came home. I made the girls lunch. Anytime we have friends or family visit, I end up making my homemade sourdough bagels. So we had bagels for lunch. Each one comes in at about 6 points on the WW plan, and I paired mine with some Can't believe it's not butter spray for 0 points, and a little cinnamon on top, and then a side of fruit for 0 points. So I kept my lunch to 6 points for the bagel, as well as had a whole thermos of water. It was so warm at the park. It's so warm outside right now. We have our thermostat set to like 68 and it is like 72 degrees up here. I'm a little bit flushed. Sorry if you can see kind of the fan going in the background. It's needed because it's February. I refuse to turn on the air conditioning in the house when it's February. So, and 72 is pretty comfortable. Like, it's a little bit warm just because I've been running around, like switching out like laundry loads and picking up around the house while the girls hang out with Grandpa. So I have my robe on. I am going to put on a little bit of makeup. I did shower this morning, so like my hair is, you know, freshly clean. I just let it air dry, but I think I'm gonna try out hot rollers in my hair. I have not put hot rollers in my hair since I was probably in high school. I'm kind of excited. I bought a set off Amazon. I'll link it in the description box below if you guys are looking for a set. It was super affordable. I'm gonna put a little makeup on, actually put on some clothes that aren't athleisure wear. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a really fun night. I'm excited to bring you guys along. I think we are going to go to Kona Grill. There's a really cute area in a town like 15-20 minutes from us that has tons of like shops and restaurants. But yeah, there's tons of stuff to do. We're gonna walk around, see where the night takes us. Just be relaxed because Grandpa has the kids. He's gonna put them to bed for us and we get a date night for the first time in too long. So I already have my skincare on. I used to work at Ulta and I loved makeup. Like right out of college, I was all about that like 2012 makeup look, false lashes sometimes, and the whole sculpted brow, eyeshadow, all the stuff. But to be honest, like the last time, no, 2 times ago that we moved, because we always are moving, one of the times we moved, I had my entire like makeup collection and I was like, okay, it's been a few years. I know some of the stuff is expired. Others of it probably aren't expired, but I never wear it. And I just like cleared out all of my makeup stash and it felt so good just to like start fresh. And to be honest, like this is it. This is all the makeup I own. And honestly, my skincare is in here too. I honestly have not a lot of makeup to work with. I have like one eyeshadow palette. I have my go-to basics that I always do. So I'm gonna do just the basics that I normally do and then maybe add a little something extra for fun. So I'm gonna moisturize the lips. And then I am not a big foundation girl, but I do like this little Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I picked this one up at Ulta, I think, after the holidays, but it's really lightweight and it adds like just a little bit of coverage for where I get like kind of some redness going on. So I'm just gonna boop, boop, boop. And then just with a brush, buff it in. I'm gonna go on the eyelids today too because I am going to put a little eyeshadow on, which is not something I do as a part of my normal like 5-minute makeup routine that I do day to day if I put any makeup on, just because it'll help as like a base for the eyeshadow to stick a little bit. And I'm just gonna take some Hoola bronzer. I've tried the light version of this because I'm fairly fair, but I just don't feel like it actually does anything on my skin tone. So I like the original and I just kind of come around where your cheekbones sink in a little bit. On the underside, like if you go on the high part of your cheek, it's gonna make your face seem wider and rounder. If you come underneath, kind of helps narrow you in. I know, all my round faced girls out there, you get it. And then I have this NARS blush, so pretty. It's kind of corally with a little bit of gold shimmer in there. This one's called Orgasm X. And then this is just some of the NYX Mineral Matte finishing powder. And I like to do the finishing powder now as I finish my base. Buff everything, makes it all nice and blended. Come down my neck a little bit, make sure there's no harsh lines. A little bit of eyebrow pencil. This one is the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. I use the color 2, which is like a golden dark blonde. I like to try and find a shade that is like a shade darker or matching like the natural roots of my hair. Otherwise they're just too light. One of the reasons I love this pencil is because it has the spoolie like built right in. So after I kind of do like little dashing like hair-like movements through the brows, I just kind of brush through my brows, fluff them a little bit, and it makes sure like there's no harsh lines left from that pencil. I have the Naked Heat palette. I like this one because it's a lot of like browns and warm tones, a little bit of pinks, and I have green eyes, so I feel like that helps to like pop and offset them. I just go in with the lightest shimmering color, which is called Ounce. It's like that one. And that's what I use right here in the center of my brow bone. Kind of flush it out just a little bit, but mostly right there in the center, kind of where the peak of my brow goes. And I'm also gonna hit this on that inner corner of your eye, kind of right there in your tear duct. And then with like a tapered but a little bit fluffier brush, I am gonna go in with this light to medium brown color called Sauced. And that's just going right here in my crease where your eye folds from your eyebrow bone. I'm just gonna buff that in there and blend it out. Little circular motions. And then I think because it's date night, why not? Let's do a little like warm shimmery look. This is one of my favorite colors in the palette. It's called Lumber. I don't know if you can see that right there. It's kind of like a shimmery, peachy rose gold almost. And then I'm gonna start that just in like the center right above my pupil and the center of the lid. And that's where I'm just gonna kind of pat that color. And then just very gently fill in to the end of the lid, just a little bit. And then just the tiniest bit on the very edge of my brush. I'm gonna come right here on my lower lash line. Just from like the center to the end. And then I'm skipping liner. I'm just gonna do some black mascara, and my go-to favorite for years now has been the Bad Gal Bang from Benefit. Okay, so I threw some dry shampoo in my hair just to give it a little bit of grip, and then brushed it through. Ugh, I should have waited on the lip gloss until after messing with my hair. These are my hot rollers, Remington Ionic and Ceramic Technology. Just this cute little set. It comes with a travel case, which is really awesome. And it's just like so compact and cute. It has 2 different sizes of rollers in there. I am going to try my best. I don't really want like a curly look. I just want like some good volume. So I'm gonna try and stick with just using the large size rollers. We'll see how much of my hair they hold. I may have to do a few of the smaller ones too, but we'll give it a roll. Okay, these seem warm. Let's hope they're hot enough. I bought this set because they came with the like picks instead of the like claw clips. I always felt like I had tried those like way back when, like in high school, and the claw ones always left like creases in my hair, and I always loved my set that had like these picks that just like stick. I'll start with the front so it sets the longest. Okay, so I just took that, see here, so I rolled it backwards away from my face. I know my stand, I'm too tall. And then you start with the pick, the long side at the bottom, and just push it on. All right, and I'm gonna keep working the center section of my hair, so I'm gonna kind of snag up the like crown, middle, back of my head. I'm worried these are gonna be too thick of sections, but there's only 10 rollers in this set. Probably should have tried this out not on a day where I'm like heading out for date night immediately, but well, I have time. That's the thing. I have time. Grandpa's here watching the kids, so I actually have time to play dress up. Okay. Oh, there we go. I am worried I didn't let them heat up enough, but we'll be okay. Okay guys, I feel like, I don't know how long I've had these in. I feel like I've tried on every single thing I have in my closet. I am to the point where a lot of my clothes, I never did a huge get rid of a ton of my clothes after I lost 80 pounds on WW. Like honestly, those bins down there, I packed things away, but I haven't gotten rid of it yet, and I need to get rid of it. The stuff in my closet, a lot of it is either too big, it's for the wrong season, or it's like slightly too tight because I'm still losing weight from pregnancy, but we're getting close. These jeans I showed you guys in another video, they're feeling more comfortable. I can definitely tell I'm a little bit down from where I was the last time I put them on, but oh well, we figured out something to wear tonight. I am in desperate need of some clothing haul situations happening because I don't love anything. And I always feel like if you have clothes and you feel like you love how you look in them, now you feel better about yourself, you have more energy, you keep going with your goals and your fitness and eating healthy just because you feel good about yourself, how you look in the moment, and then that helps get to your eventual goals too. Like I don't want to wait until I'm at that goal weight to feel cute in my body again postpartum. So we definitely need some shopping to happen. I found something for now. We're just doing like casual because we're going to a restaurant, and then the area we're gonna be in, there's walking around. Maybe we'll end up at a movie. I don't know. So I wanted to be comfortable. So here's where we ended up. I have like this mustard like cardigan sweater. It has a little accent on the sleeve, just a plain black swing tank, a little pendant. These are the skinny jeans. And then just a little sandal, because again, it's getting warmer. I wanted something flat and comfortable, not heels, and I thought it was too warm for boots. Okay, let's try taking these out. Josh just got home, so he's just throwing on some clothes and we're gonna get going. I'm gonna try and pull them out like vertically. And I only ended up using all 5 of the large size rollers. I didn't use any of the smalls, so I did put pretty big sections into them. So again, we're not going for like a super curly look. I just want volume, some wave to my very, very naturally straight hair. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Nora's like just screaming for funsies in the background. It's her new favorite thing to do. She's not upset, she's not mad, just screaming for fun. 9-month-old life. Okay, and after a little shake out, and I flipped it over a few times. Again, not super curly, but it definitely has some volume. I need to keep playing with it, seeing how it does with like a couple of the large ones intermix maybe with some of the smaller ones. I have just below my shoulder length hair right now, so I mean, feels good. Let's go on a date. Date night. I don't know how I feel about eating sushi at a place with a giant fish tank. Are one of you on my menu tonight? Feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand? Look me in the eyes. You know how to use them?
Yes, I know how to use them.
Josh is not a sushi person, guys. Not bad, 8 man. Josh has never eaten sushi before. We're gonna try it. I am. I love sushi. Starting him easy on a Philadelphia roll. You gonna try it?
Yep.
You need chicken? So I have a sushi roll, a little salad, and some pieces of sushi. Well, dinner was delicious. We're now walking around the shops, and where did we end up? Of all the places here at the Avalon, Williams-Sonoma, looking at all the kitchen gear and bakeware. It's not just me, guys. Josh is just as
like
into
the gadgets. Don't get it wrong.
He loves the gadgets. Too many small gadgets in our home as it is. I have not enough cabinet space, so you're under tight watch. You're not getting a pizza oven today. Well, the pizza oven may not happen, but he did take me to the coffee section. They're making the fresh waffle cones. Oh, the smell in here. Heaven. I swear that I'll stay here with you.
happy? Good date night? All right, we are back from date night. We had so much fun. It has been way too long. Like, I'm talking right before Nora was born, almost 10 months ago, since Josh and I had a date night alone out together. We do date nights at home and all that kind of stuff, but we don't have any family in the area. We don't have a lot of babysitters. We just moved in November, and Josh has been out of town for work and all sorts of craziness, so we just haven't been able to get out, and we definitely need to make it a priority more often. But we had so much fun. We had some really good food. We had some yummy drinks. We had some delicious and indulgent ice cream. And yes, I totaled up all of my WW points because I feel like that's something that I've done to really help me just keep with it and not want to give up when I have a fun night like this. Feeling bad about the points I'm doing, I just enter them honestly, see the points, see where I went over, make my plan or set my mind on being successful the rest of the week, staying in my points, and I move on. So I shared with you guys my points for earlier in the day. My breakfast total was 11 with coffee. Lunch, we did homemade sourdough bagel, again with some fruit on the side, and that was 6 points. So the dinner at Kona Grill, I got the sushi and salad plate, which came with one roll that you got to choose, an Asian side salad, and 3 pieces of sushi. We also had gotten there just in time for their happy hour, so that's when we got 1 drink each, and we shared the happy hour avocado roll and fish taco plate, which those are not full appetizer orders. It was like 2 fish tacos, so we each had 1, and then it was 1 avocado roll, so we split it in half and had that. So sometimes portion control is the name of the game. It really helped cut down the points, and we still got to taste a bunch of different things. And then I tried my best to just listen to my body as I was eating dinner, and when I was full, I stopped. So even though I put in all of like the whole roll that I had on my plate, I left 3 pieces of sushi because I was full, so I made sure to adjust and accurately count my points. So instead of counting an entire crunchy, spicy tuna roll, I only counted for 3/4 of the roll. So that's one other thing to remember when you're counting points for a restaurant or takeout. Count what you eat, not how many points the actual food item rings into. Because how often do you have bites left on your plate, or you weren't a fan of something like, for instance, the Asian side salad? I liked it, but I was too focused on the sushi, and I had a few bites, but I really didn't eat very much of it. So I counted like 1/8 of the salad, and that was like 1 point. I still made sure to count something for it because I did have a couple bites, but I really left most of it on my plate. So accounting for that, my dinner total with our appetizers and dinner came out to 30 points, which wouldn't have been that bad for me. I still would have been within my weekly points there. It came to the extra stuff. Like, I had 1 glass of sangria, which I like totaled up in my snacks section. I couldn't find the actual Kona Grill sangria in the list, so I just counted for like a restaurant style red sangria for 7 points. And then obviously the big ticket that we splurged on tonight was the Jenny's ice cream. And we haven't had Jenny's ice cream since we lived in downtown Atlanta. It was so good and so reminiscent because it was something we used to take Lila to do when we lived in the city. They have some really unique and fun flavors. They have locations in a lot of the major cities around the US, but it is so good. You can also get it, I think, in grocery stores. So I counted for a cup of that ice cream, which alone, the ice cream, 1 cup of it was 30 points. So if this was something we did on, you know, a semi-frequent or regular occasion, maybe either skipping the ice cream or sharing the ice cream together with Josh would have been a better option to save those 32 points. However, we do this maybe once or twice a year where we actually go out, just the 2 of us, for a night out and just enjoy what we want to enjoy. And I am not out of it for the week yet, because one of the things I love is it's only Tuesday and my week points start on Monday and on Sunday. Even though I usually weigh in on Friday, I do it like that because for some reason my brain just works better thinking on a Monday to Sunday time frame. So after that total of points today, it ended up being 30 points for dinner, 39 points for my dessert and drinks, the snack section. So that gave me a daily total of 86 points today, which put me -8 into my weeklies. And that being said, Monday, yesterday, I didn't use all my points, so I already rolled 4 over. Don't forget about your rollovers. So every day that you come under your daily points, which you guys know normally I try to hit my daily points every day, but some days I don't hit them all. I do get 46 points a day. If I were to get 42 points or less in the day, up to 4 of your daily points roll over
into your weekly points count. So right now on Tuesday, I'm -8 weekly points. But if I just try to keep under 41, 42 points a day for the next couple days, I'm gonna get those rollovers back, and I will be able to get my weekly points back up to an even 0, or even have some extra ones to use by the end of the week again. That's what I love about Weight Watchers. I feel like one bigger day doesn't ruin an entire week. You really can make the program work for how you're eating and your lifestyle. And I had a big day today. I'm gonna stick on my points the next few days, get back on track, and I can make up for that bigger day by the end of the week and still see some weight loss results. So that's the goal, that's my plan, following this fun date night out for the rest of the week. I'm not gonna look at it as a, oh no, I ate too much or I over splurged on this date night. No, I went out, I had a great time with my husband, we tried some new foods together. So anyway, yeah, that was date night. Hope you guys enjoyed following along on this fun little vlog. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on my next video. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video, and until next time, bye.